We're on a mission to give 2 million people all around the world clean water. This village in Malawi now has clean water, impacting over 1,000 people.
This is the first of many projects we're going to be doing and the largest creator collab in history.
Over 3,000 of your favorite creators are all coming together. With over 3 billion followers combined, this could be one of the largest philanthropy projects in history. Team Water, all of us teaming up from around the globe to get...
Wow, wow, wow. I wanted to share this with you, Strategic Basics fans, because this is a lesson in messaging on so many levels. Of course, MrBeast is a very popular YouTube creator, but what he's doing here is outstanding, and I wanted to break it down for you and take a deeper dive. I'm Aurora Winter, and this is Strategic Basics, where we turn breaking news into business breakthroughs. And this certainly is breaking news with millions of views and millions of people reached, and hopefully $40 million will be raised for clean water around the world. This is absolutely outstanding. It could be, likely will be, one of the largest philanthropic projects ever, at least in 2025. And just amazing how MrBeast is using his messaging capacity, his ability to create those viral videos to make a bigger difference. A number of things stood out to me about this campaign, about these messages, and I wanted to break it down for you so that you have actionable insights you can use. And of course, hey, if you want to contribute to Team Water and make a difference, that would be a great thing as well. But this video is not just about charity. It's not just about philanthropy. As you know, at Strategic Basics, we're all about communication, we're all about strategy, and we're all about breaking down why certain stories go viral and others do not. So if you are a CEO, founder, entrepreneur, expert, or author, you need to know how this works, and we'll take a deeper dive. Going viral is not magic. It is mastery. And MrBeast has got a bunch of things we can learn from this. One of the things that stood out to me is he's not doing this alone. He is collaborating. And I think collaboration is truly one of the keys to success. And he's got a very short video, but it's so well produced, so quick to get to the point, very powerful story, repeatable, and he drives home again and again the specifics about the people who are impacted, how they're impacting, how their lives are changing. He doesn't keep it on a high level. He doesn't keep it only about raising $40 million, which is abstract. He makes it specific. Let's get into it and have a deeper dive into why this storytelling works so well. So here's a segment. Let's take a listen.
Chief. Oh, he's down in it. This entire community used to survive on water collected from puddles like this. And every drop had to literally be carried by hand. That's what they do every single day. What does this water look like? I mean, look at all that dirt. If I drank this, would I get sick?
Yes, you probably shouldn't.
I think we can all agree this is very unacceptable. I mean, look at
the amazing thing that we just don't realize in North America, that clean water is not something available around the world. So we take it for granted, but MrBeast and the team are working on changing this. And I think this is amazing. But the storytelling point I want to bring out here is he's making it specific. He shows the moment where the fresh water comes out. He shows giving the cup to the village chief. It's personal, it's specific, it's one person at a time. Here he's looking at the dirty water, but who is he talking to? He's talking to a woman from that village. He's asking, should I drink this? She's like, don't go there. Human to human, one person at a time. Makes it real, makes it visceral, makes it emotional. Let's continue on and take another look into the brilliant storytelling that is happening here. Oh, this was a great thing, how the pump for the local water source was designed from spare parts by one man with no formal training from a bicycle. Let's take a listen. This blew me away.
Amazingly, the pump for the local water source was designed from spare parts by one man with no formal training. You built this with recycled bicycle parts.
Hey.
And this well is what's currently supplying over 1,000 people with water.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. Out this pipe comes water that the communities are drinking. And at first glance, this water doesn't look too bad. But really, there are little particles of dirt and, more importantly, bacteria that is constantly getting everyone here very sick. Which is why...
So he starts off really, instead of a woe and me story, it's like a really impressive story. A man with bicycle parts has created like this whole breakthrough. But then he goes on to show us the bacteria. But he's made it specific with human beings. Look at the pictures of the kids. He's done a brilliant job here. And I wanted to point out that in this age of AI, it's really important to double down on human to human. What does this mean for people? What is the impact on their lives? So that was really great. It's unexpected, it's emotional, it's unforgettable. Making a pump from spare parts of a bicycle with a man with no training, but obviously big mission. So surprise your audience. That's a key way to make them feel something and then take action. Now, before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to my friend and client, Bill Shady, who brought this video to my attention. Bill has a water-related company with fantastic and wonderful solutions that are going to change the world if he has his way. It's a nonprofit called Mayday, and he brought this video to my attention. I don't normally watch MrBeast, but of course, he's super famous, and I know of his viral video success. So here's another clip from this wonderful video from MrBeast. And what we are noticing here is the emotional core is about solving, everyday people solving extraordinary problems with just a little bit of help. Let's take a look.
It's Christo. You might guess. Oh, he's going right for it. Oh, he's downing it. Do you approve? Voy bien? Hey, thank you. Even YOLO, with over 33 million subscribers, couldn't help himself.
So they have the gentleman who made the pump with the bicycle parts take the first sip of water. That makes it emotional. It makes it real. It makes it human to human. So I love that. That was brilliant, So the takeaway for us is put your hero in the spotlight, whether it's a client, a reader, member of your community, put the spotlight on them, not on yourself. All right, something else that really stood out to me is shown in this next clip. So let's take a look.
We also have a special surprise for all the little kids. That's your brand new playground. They're way more excited about the playground than they were about the water I gave them. We then traveled to the site of an existing clean water project where more than 100 kids come to school.
Oh, cool, right? So they're not just stopping with water. They made a playground. We had a moment. We got to see that. So that was unexpected and multi-generational. Clean water may not be so obvious to kids, but a playground is. Of course, the adults know the benefit of clean water. So takeaway here in your videos or with your content, don't just focus on solving the pain, but also add a little joy. Can you add a little unexpected wow? Can you paint a picture of joy and possibility? That's what will really make your message stick. All right, one more section final bit that I'd like to show you. And let's take a look here.
Make sure to donate. And if you're in the United States, you might think this only affects other countries. But science creator Mark Rober and I are hard at work. Because in 2022, flooding caused Jackson, Mississippi's entire water system to fail, which had this assisted living facility struggling.
Having water to brush your teeth, prepare meals for your food, to take a bath.
And to solve this issue, we have a machine that pulls water out of the air.
That's right, an atmospheric water generator.
And I have no idea what that means, which is why I brought Mark Rober. What does this do?
So you know how on a really hot day, your glass...
So again, they're doing a little bit unexpected. They want to be inclusive. So, clean water affects everyone around the planet, and they're bringing it home that it also affects people in the United States. And they made it specific by talking to one gentleman who talks about the need for fresh water, to brush your teeth, to have a bath, to make a cup of tea. And now they're going to go on into the more technical part and show how they can get clean water from air. So a lot of very smart people, especially, super smart founders and tech brilliant people, they tend to go right straight into, well, how does this work? What is the how of it? But first we want to know who it affects and how they need it emotionally before we get into the nuts and bolts of how we get the clean water out of the air. So that was another thing that really stood out to me. All right, so thank you, MrBeast. I'm supporting your mission, and thank you for making this so inviting and so engaging, and giving me an opportunity to share this on Strategic Basics and point out the messaging behind what you're up to. So here's some practical takeaways that we can all do as CEOs, founders, leaders, authors, storytellers. So here are some key points. So lead with story, not with statistics. Start with one person, one moment, one transformation. Use structure. Introduce the problem, show the consequences of that problem, and then show the solution. And end with a call to action. In his case, he'd like you to support Team Water, which is a good idea. And then the third point, inspire and then invite. So don't just raise awareness intellectually, engage people emotionally, and then invite them to participate and engage and take action. So I think there's some wonderful points that we can all learn from this viral video from Mr. Beast. And also, don't forget to collaborate. Collaboration can make your dreams come true. This is Strategic Basics, where we turn breaking news into business breakthroughs for you. And I'm Aurora Winter. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe share with a friend who's interested in water or may want to support Team Water. And you can find out more about Team Water at #TeamWater. And who knows, perhaps you will feel called to donate. That sounds like a very good idea. Bye for now. We will see you on the next video.